Are you ready for your next pinball machine? Call Flippin' Out now and choose from the newest and hottest pinball machines from Jersey Jack Pinball, Stern Pinball, Chicago Gaming Company, and American Pinball. Flippin' Out also offers the Escalera stair climbing hand truck. Visit now at flippinoutpinball.com. The wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pin Stadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com. Check out Pin Graphics for the latest and greatest in pinball enhancements. Power blades, blade skins, pin blades, and even more. Visit pingraphics.com now to see what's available for your pinball machine.
All right, let's kick this shit.
You hit it off with the bumper, now straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling.
Hey guys, what's going down? This is Zach and Greg from Straight Down the Middle of Pinball Show. We're here, if you can't hear us, we're here at the 2017 Chicago Expo. I'm doing the no-no, I got gum in my mouth.
Pirates of the Caribbean is a little loud,
It's rocking right now.
but it's amazing.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about a lot of things on this episode. But first, before we want to do all of that, we want to thank all of you guys. We've been sending out some videos, some flyby videos. You guys here at the Expo have been fantastic, helping us out. Scott Denisi just walking by and waving. Scott Denisi! Scott Denisi, oh my God! But you guys have been awesome. The support is overwhelming. We love you guys. We love doing these videos for you. And guess what? They're going to keep coming. Like a bad rash, Greg.
Yeah.
They're going to keep on coming, right, brother?
I like to itch it.
How'd you like the Expo so far,
I loved
man?
it, man. Like, I've never been, and I didn't know what to expect, and
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do. But I have absolutely loved the hell
This
out
is
of
your
it.
first Expo.
My first Expo.
Woo!
Besides Louisville, but it's my first Chicago, and I love it, man. Like it's more than what I expected.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So I got in on Thursday, right? Thursday morning, like a big nerd, I was here, beating down the door, trying to find Mac Paysack, saying, let me in.
Yes.
You got here Friday
Yes.
morning.
Got straight out of the truck, came in,
I
and
love
started
it.
playing games.
Greg, straight out of the truck, him and his wife, Chelsea. They met me at the door.
Slow down. Why are you running in there? Slow down.
I gave him his badge, and he took off the ground running. What time did we end last night partying at?
Like
2?
2 in the morning.
Two. Who do we party with? Or we can't. We're not going to say.
Yeah,
who
we can't say we party.
But I will say that I give Steve Ritchie a hard time on his games. He's awesome to hang out with. He's cool.
Zach
Love you,
fell in
Steve.
love.
That's right.
It's Mike Gomez.
It's your go. We saw him go, man.
I did see Gomez. I still want to get my picture with him, but he was so busy I didn't want to bother him.
I got you. So let's get into it, guys. You guys want to hear about Chicago Expo and all the goodies that it has to offer? All right. We've got to start with Jersey Jack's reveal of Pirates of the Caribbean, right? So, Greg, first impressions. I went to, I was fortunate enough, I got to get a huge shout out to Blade Fury on Pinside, brother. I freaking love you so much for letting
That
me.
was sick.
He drew my name out of a hat, and I got to go to the collector's edition,
Yes.
the pre-reveal at 5 o'clock. He unveils this thing. Eric Minier unveils this thing. I talked to Eric a long time about this machine. Greg, what do you think about Pirates of the
I loved
Caribbean?
it. Like when I first saw the photos, they were leaked just briefly early
Okay.
on the internet, and I was like, okay, it looks good.
Yeah,
I like it.
They were grainy. They were bad photos.
Yes, but in person, the play field pops. It feels very Jersey Jack.
Yeah.
It is. It's like a Woz Hobbit baby,
Yeah.
almost.
A Woz Hobbit, baby.
The Woz Hobbit baby.
See, I think it's more like a dialed-in Hobbit, baby. A dialed-in Hobbit, baby, because we're geeking out. Sorry, God. A dialed-in because it shoots like dialed-in.
It does shoot more like
It doesn't
dialed-in.
shoot like
It doesn't
a wide
shoot like
body
a
at
wide body.
all.
That is very true.
And then it's got the theme and
Don't get us wrong. It doesn't shoot anything like the Hobbit, but just the feel,
the
look,
feel, the molded,
the good
the
parts of
molded
the Hobbit.
stuff. Yeah.
Is what it
The
is.
story.
Yes.
You want one?
I want one.
I want one too.
I
I
told
want
Chelsea
one so
this morning.
bad.
I said, I would almost contemplate selling all my machines just to get that one. I was like, I love multiple machines, but it's really pretty. And,
I dare you guys not to have fun on that.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
because I kept wanting to come back for more. I was like, I want to learn. I want
Yeah.
to learn this machine.
Greg, without a beer on 5 days, is cranky. I take 5 beer without Greg up to Pirates of the Caribbean. He smiles again.
I loved it. Well, that's what I was telling Kevin Buffalo. I said, man, you know how you know it's a good game? I said, because when you guys were streaming that, I said, you had legitimate, just like boyhood, like smiles on
They
your
did.
faces.
They did.
And I said, that's how you know that it's just good.
All right, so let's get into Jersey Jack. So I went to the 5 o'clock CE reveal. It was really nice. A lot of appreciation went to the owners of the CE machines. There was food, there was drinks. Everybody was approachable. Jack talked about the machines, the CEO. Everybody was there. It was great.
Yes.
Then they revealed it at 8:30.
Yes.
And the reveal, you told me the reveal set industry standards from here on out.
I think so.
Buffalo Pinball did such a freaking
Yes.
phenomenal job revealing that
Yes.
game.
Because they showed them talking about
Yeah.
it. They showed the conference, but then they went straight into
That's right.
the gameplay. They had the rig set up. Everything was perfect. And I think that is a new precedent to unveil games. Because
It's smooth.
Yeah,
It was
not everybody
smooth.
can make it to Chicago, man. People want to know. People
That's
want
right.
to see. They're curious. And they showed people that, like, immediately.
And then they streamed it for an hour or
as it
so
was going on.
afterwards.
Yes.
It
Hats
was-
off.
Yeah, big hand applause to Buffalo Pinball for doing
Yes.
that, and Jersey Jack for allowing them to come do that for them. I think they all nailed it as a team.
Yes.
So here's my favorite part about this, and it has nothing to do with the game. The designer,
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
Eric, I'm just gonna call him Eric. Eric, I don't want to blow your last name again, man. So Eric comes in with this poise and with this calmness, with this excitement, and he delivers this reveal of this game.
Yes.
He's a 29-year-old man,
Yes.
right? This could get over his head very, very easily.
Yes.
But he's done this his whole life, Greg.
Yes.
He knows exactly what he's doing.
Well, that was one of the greatest things. Like, I enjoyed listening to his speech more than
Yes.
anybody's because of his background in routing of games.
Yep.
And like from
It's a family
you
thing, yeah.
and everything. And then him going into engineering, and he was going to work on medical prosthesis
Yeah.
and everything else. And then you end up in
Started working on
pinball,
walls.
making some badass stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So it's really cool. My favorite part so far of the expo has just been hanging out with Eric. He has been available every day,
Yes.
all night.
Down
on
there the whole time.
There's 5 machines right now, Pirates.
Yes.
He's sitting. He'll tell you about the rules. He'll tell you about all the gadgets. And he's told me 3 times, and there's so much shit in this stuff, Greg. I still don't know really what's going on, but it's fun to shoot.
It is fun to shoot.
All right,
Like,
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a picture of it, and we're going to kind of go through what we love about this game, right? So the cabinet art's beautiful. It's real buttery looking. It looks like that went through. It's probably just images from Disney, but it looks like somebody handcrafted all the
yeah, it's
all the
beautiful.
images.
And the colors are very reminiscent, again, of The Hobbit. Like
Yeah.
the brightness, the reds, the green, like everything is just like it's saturated.
It is very
beautiful.
much. A lot of contrast, a lot of
Yes,
saturation.
very much so.
All right, so the big things on this game, I'm going to name you the big things. When Greg and I bitch about machines coming out and being barren or not having toys, we're not going to have to worry about it on this. I've played this thing probably 20 times now,
Yes.
and I'm still finding new stuff.
Yes.
So let's take a look at it, Greg. The first thing that I see is that damn ship. It's my favorite part of the whole game.
Which ship? There's two
Which ship?
ships.
There's 2 ships in this game. So the ship that rocks. There's a ship that rocks back and forth that is very much feels like an engineering masterpiece.
And I-
'Cause it feels like you're on the scene.
And I was like, man, that's going to kind of get old. I'm never a big fan of upper play fields.
I
But
love
that
it.
upper play field is fantastic.
Yeah, it
the
is.
rocking ship is it's just sick. And
It
the
is
cannon.
cool. The cannon.
The cannon.
So up there's an upper play field with some flippers. You try to hit a little loop in there. You qualify that enough, and then there's like this a
trap
hole,
door.
Trap door. You hit it into that, and you've got a cannonball. You shoot the cannonball across the play field to the other ship. You can hit the ship, or you can sink the ship by timing it just right to hit it into the ship.
Which is hard.
You would think that toy would be enough for this game.
Yes.
No, it's not enough. You've got a left ramp that when you hit it full speed, it wraps around and comes back to your left flipper. But there's also a diverter on there that can divert it into like the white water, the spin
Yeah.
around goes down under that.
What is that, a cyclone?
Yeah, something like
No,
that.
that's not a cyclone. What are those called? We don't know. The
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool.
Whirlpool. That was it. Whirlpool. That was a tricky one for you, wasn't it? It was a long night. All right. So that's not enough. The spinning disc in the middle.
Spinning disc.
Woo!
Because it's not a spinning disc like Twister or anything
Whirlwind,
else.
no.
Whirlwind. No. It has 3 spinning discs.
Yeah.
Within each other.
Within each
That
other.
can spin in opposite directions because they're all on independent motors.
They're fully programmed. Eric said that they can stop on a dime. They can go slow.
Yeah. Sometimes the
Yeah.
center one's spinning slower than one of the outer rings,
Yeah.
or the further outer ring is spinning slower than
That's
the
exactly
one of the two
right.
inners, and in opposite directions.
It's
So
fun.
your ball looks like, oh, it's going to throw it over here, but then another disc grabs
Yep.
it. It almost acts like a magnet.
And it's not going on all the time.
No.
There are two magnets in the game there in the back to divert different balls, right? So what's cool about the spinner is on each of the circles, rings,
Yeah.
there's words on there.
Yes.
And what happens in the game, as it's coded more, it'll lock onto 3 different things. And as you read down through it, there's all kinds of awards you can get.
Yes.
You can steal balls from opponents. You can do all kinds of stuff. That's really cool as well. You know I love subways, Greg. Eric told me there's 5 entrances to the subway system on this. 5, Greg.
Is that where behind that one flipper? Is
Yeah.
That
Yeah, I think that's called the Bayou. The Bayou. So there's a 3rd flipper on this game on the main play field that does this awesome orbit.
Yes.
Eric, the designer, told me his record is 11 shot. You guys try to beat that. That's a good challenge for you. But there, under that flipper, there's a hole to the Bayou. Then look at this. There's a physical ball lock. We love that, don't we?
Yes.
Into
Always
a trunk. Into a trunk. We've got hidden shots everywhere. There's surprises. You don't know where the ball's coming.
It's not as complicated, but it's sort of reminiscent of Twilight Zone in some
I like
aspects.
that. I like
Just
that.
because of all the little hidden things and shots everywhere that you
Yeah.
can hit.
I do
And
like
it feels
that.
good. It's not just, oh, it's crammed, my ball got lost somewhere.
Yeah.
It just
I
feels
like
good.
that. I like that a lot. All right, we could go on and on. We're
Yeah.
going to spinning pop bumpers on the
Oh,
LE.
Yeah, that was neat.
All right, so the collector's edition, or the standard. Let's start with the standard. That's going to start at what, 85?
I don't know.
The standard's going to start at 85. It takes some of the bells and whistles out. Nothing on the play field. The play itself is going to change. Then you're going to get 9,500 for the LE and 12,500 for the collectors. What's cool about the collector's edition is that it's gnarled out with barnacles and stuff all over the armor. There's a topper, as you guys have probably seen from our videos, that is a ship in a bottle, and it's the Black Pearl swaying on the seas.
It's amazing.
We're going to talk a whole hell of a lot more about JJP, but for right now, I think it's the hit of the show.
I agree. Easily.
It's the show.
Easily.
All right, Greg, let's move on to another huge hit of the show.
Us.
You're a hit of the show. Everybody loves you.
We got 3 fans.
I got 3 fans. Somebody came up to me yesterday. They were texting me and stuff, and I saw them here. They said, you know what? We love you guys. We love watching your shows. Just wanted to let you know, though, that my girlfriend, she really likes Greg a lot more than you.
Enjoyable. Enjoyability.
That's supposed to be my friend
It's me.
that was texting me. What is the point of that, Greg? So, no, the second hit of the show was actually American Pinball's Houdini.
Yeah.
This thing
Very
came
popular.
out. I went to the seminar. They discussed all kinds of. This thing was cool already. I put an order down on it early in the game. It's gotten even better.
Yeah.
They've really refined it. They've had lines. We're looking at them right now.
Yeah.
There's lines at 10 o'clock in the morning that are lined up on this thing.
And
done a fantastic job.
they seem to be taking advice and criticism very well.
Oh,
and
yeah.
tweaking and fixing
That's exactly
everything
right.
that people are saying about it for sure.
So when I went to the seminar, here are a couple of things that they've already upgraded. So they said it was too dark. A lot of people were coming back saying it was too dark. So they've added lighting to the bottom
It's gorgeous.
portion.
It's one of the most beautiful games here.
Yeah, they took the play field. They added more saturated colors there. They put a new wire form instead of that plastic that comes to the left flipper. They sculpted spotlights that look like old theater spotlights.
I love that. I was
That's
pointing that
cool.
out to Chelsea.
That's really
It's
cool.
so sick.
They took the LCD display, and it was vertical before, showing all the modes and all the different video. They turned it horizontal, and now it really looks like a main stage.
I agree.
It was really cool. What else did they do? Joe Balser said there's one model, $69.95, and you get everything in it. Now they're going to have accessories later, like magic glass, similar to PDI glass and different stuff. Side blades that are custom made just for that game.
Yeah.
So that's coming.
They have one machine here with it.
But powder coat, all of that is standard for $69.95. And right now, when you're thinking about Jersey Jack going up prices a little bit, you're thinking about Stearns prices. I think it's a really good deal.
It's a good price. Chelsea was impressed with the price. She asked me.
The
how much.
wife?
Yeah.
The wife was
Yeah, she
impressed
was
with
like,
the price.
It's
How
not
about
bad.
that? Is she going to let you take one in the basement?
No.
No, not at all. Not at all. All right, what else do they have? Real back glass in the Houdini.
Which is
powder
gorgeous.
coated armor. I love that colored armor.
Yes.
That's nice. Okay, so they said we are, quote, we are knocking on the door of production. These things are about to come out.
I know. I'm excited.
And going back, Jersey Jack, they said these things, their goal is to have the new Pirates come out in January.
Which I think is very needed for
That means
JJB.
we're going to get another game, Greg,
Yes.
in 2018. Jersey
Excited for
Jack.
you to get one so I can play it.
All right. Joe Balser also said for Houdini, it's 275 pounds, a standard weight, and his next game that they do there, it's going to be unlicensed again. They like that.
Yeah.
They like going that unlicensed.
I'm excited about that. I think we need that.
All right. Another hit of maybe not the show, but the satellite show that was going on. There was a hell of a party going on at Pinball Life, my friend. Did you go to it?
No.
Oh.
I stayed here and went and saw our friend Christopher Franchi.
Oh, that's our boy.
I got to see him speak, got to meet the
So
guy, got to
Franchi
talk to him.
Love. We're going to talk about Franchi here in a minute. Let's talk about Pinball Life first. So Pinball Life, I went to it. I didn't have a lot of time, so I had to get back and do a little Franchi Love as well. But this thing was like a rave. It was like an old 80s grunge rave. I loved it. I walked in, it was all
So
dark.
Zach felt dirty, cried, and left.
Well, no, I actually liked it. I felt at home. It was good. Well, I didn't feel at home. Let's not joke here. Didn't feel at home, but it was nice.
I love a sweaty rave, but I hate the subway system.
So I walked in. They're handing out rubber duckies for God, I don't know, some giveaway. They hand off tickets, free drinks, Greg. They're not just giving away beer, they're giving away mixed drinks. It was all dark. They had a spinning Playboy machine at the Pinball Olympics. They had total, well, let's see if I can do this. Everybody's calling me out. Nuclear. Total nuclear annihilation. They had 2-3 of them with the whitewood, with the production models. There was disco lights going off everywhere. I had a blast there. And I played TNA for the first time.
It's fun. It's a hard game. You sucked at it.
You guys, it was so sad. I played, one of our fans came up and he had a 7-year-old boy. I'm going to show you some video right now of it. He kicked our ass. And not only did he kick our ass, but my ball times were maybe 10 seconds. Maybe. And it brought, I was texting Scott Denisi afterwards. I said, dude, you got a hell of a game here. It's a beauty. But it kind of brought the evil out in me. It really did. It made me angry like Walking Dead, and I really just wanted to play more and more of it. I told my wife, I was like, I'm such a selfish bastard. I don't want anybody behind me playing. I want to play this thing for hours. So it was a great showing. I really want to play more and more and more of Total Nuclear Annihilation. He had a good showing. He thought it was funny too. Scott was photobombing me in the video that I was getting frustrated on. So,
And what was super cool was that you thought that you were only going to get to play it there, but later that night,
yeah,
after stuff wound
a
down a little
distributor
bit,
brought it in here.
brought in one.
And there's been a line ever since.
Yeah, a long line.
Man, you guys, we're geeking out. This is so much. This is what freaking pinball is all about, Greg.
Well, I didn't stop yesterday.
Oh my God. So, again, I cannot say enough. To Pinball Life, Terry at Pinball Life and his crew, as well as Scott Denisi, as well as Spooky Pinball, throwing an outstanding party. And guess what, Greg? Unlike other parties that have been done in pinball, this party was for frickin' pinball people.
Yeah.
There was food spreads, there was everything, and it was for frickin' pinball fans and pinball people. So that kind of stuff is what makes me have all of this faith in the pinball community.
Agreed.
Without getting corny or cheesy, you guys rock. That was
already
freaking
there.
amazing, man. That was amazing. All right. Let's talk about some Franchi love, brother. You went to the seminar, Franchi,
go to the
talking about
seminar.
up to the minute Expo creating that Batman 66 artwork.
Yes.
What'd you think about it?
Oh, I thought it was phenomenal. He gave some slides on some of his previous work.
Yeah.
He talked about the absolute horror that it is to be an artist, as great as it sounds, but the work, the massive amount of work that you put in to do and create something. And he talked about, how that he was approached by Stern and how he was approached by Greg to do
Greg
this.
Prayers,
to do this pinball machine. and he went into depth about the timeline. Man, he had seriously like 2 weeks or something.
That's true.
To throw this thing together.
He had to.
So he discussed how he took previous artwork that he had done for himself, a poster that he had done for himself, and he created what is Batman
Or that
66.
pinball machine.
Yeah, and so it was a great in-depth thing.
And Homeboy knocked it out of the park.
He did, dude. He killed it. He killed it. He killed it. He loved it, dude. Like, he's a funny guy.
Hey.
He cracks jokes and stuff during
right.
the seminars and stuff.
All we can say is if you give him 2 weeks to do that, watch what's about to happen.
Yes.
When you give him some time.
And I got to meet him afterwards and stuff, so I hadn't got to meet him yet, dude.
We went out with him a little bit.
I was super excited. We went out with him a little bit last night.
He showed us a good
afterwards.
time. Great dude.
Yeah, I loved him, man. Like, he was
So
very
not
fantastic.
only love on some Franchi, check out his artwork, you guys. He's got so much cool stuff, horror-related stuff, just classic cinema and TV.
Oh, I'm just blown away every time I see the realism and everything else. Like, we ended up getting a Hocus Pocus
that's
signed
cool, yeah.
poster that he did. It was some of the most beautiful artwork.
I got a
that-
special piece that I'm gonna have in my game room. He signed for me.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that's so sick, man.
thank you, Chris. We
Yes.
love you, brother. We love you. All right, let's go on to Sternorama. Oh yeah, Sternorama.
Actually, a damn good time.
It was.
And the beer lasted.
It did. There was a lot of
Two
beer.
Brothers Brewery
Yeah.
supplied the beer, and I thought, okay, when you say
Well, Jack Danger was like while supplies last, so
Yes.
I thought there was 2 cases and everybody was just gonna fight
exactly,
over
you
it.
get one beer for the first 15 people. in the
There were
area.
tubs of beer.
and it lasted through the whole party.
It did.
I was surprised.
Now, Greg and I'm sorry, certain guys. So we partied it up. We left, came back to the vendor hall. We needed a beer, didn't we, Greg? So what did we do?
We had a beer.
We snuck back in for another beer. Two Brothers beer. We loved it.
It was fantastic
loved
stuff,
it.
man.
So that was a lot of fun. They had classic games. They had a tournament there.
Yeah.
They had Star
Music.
Wars playing. Music.
The wife
was
loved the
killer.
music. She thought this was
I
gonna
was
be
dancing
like,
with the wife.
Yeah,
It
she
was
thought
good
this was gonna
time.
be like terrible nerd stuff. Ain't nothing for me to do. She's out there getting
There was booty popping from the wife.
Yeah.
I saw that.
too much. I had to calm her down. Put a hold on that ass.
Put a hold on that ad. Cernorama was a lot of fun. I don't think there was any complaints besides the asshole at the front door, who you told me to calm down because I got a little frisky. I got a little angry at it. Besides that one asshole, this thing has been very
It
positive.
has been. Everybody's been very nice. Everybody's been having a great time. It's
God, I
actually,
wish I knew that old guy's name.
it's actually one of the most friendly, like outgoing shows that I've been to.
It was fun.
Freaking phenomenal. Everybody's been respectful of each other.
Good expo.
None of that bullshit of just like people playing repetitive games. You got to kick them off
Yep.
because they just keep playing. Like everybody next
Come
in
on in,
line
buddy.
to go.
You want to say hi? Come here.
You can
Come
say
here.
hi, man.
Come here. Look.
Come here, right here.
Right there.
We got a little
No,
fan.
come in here.
Yeah, come
Right
here.
here.
You're not,
You
you're
have to
not
be right here.
right there. Look at that.
Say
Right
it
there.
right. Awesome, buddy.
Have a good time, man.
But yeah, it was so far. It was all good. Tell them about the bro battle. So Buffalo Pinball comes in,
Yes.
right?
So
They thinking they're gonna kick our ass
Scott at Penn Stadium.
right here.
Yes, one of our sponsors also picked up Buffalo, sponsoring them. And so Scott was like, man, I'd like to get you guys together to battle. So he contacted us, contacted the bros.
Yep.
And they were gracious enough to do it.
What a
And
bunch
so
of awesome guys.
Yes, they streamed it on Twitch.
Awesome.
We had a good lunch with them beforehand, got to know the guys. And dude, they are truly
They're
like,
truly awesome people.
we had a blast. Like I had a great
man.
lunch, and then we battled them that night
Yeah.
with their format though.
Oh, you're gonna put a little caveat on that?
I've got to.
Hey,
I've got
Greg,
to.
for real, I thought we were gonna get smoked.
Oh, I thought we were gonna get our asses handed.
I
to
thought
us.
we were gonna get smoked. But we did a 3-game format. First game was just straight up pinball.
Yes.
Second game was split flipper.
We won.
Third game was relay. So when it came to straight up pinball,
Oh, Zach tore it up.
dominated. We
Tore
played
it up.
Attack from Mars with the
Yes.
Penn Stadium blades where I could actually see the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then the second one we played split flipper.
Oh God, we
Little
sucked.
did we know that these guys have got a lot of practice
Yeah,
under their
Nick.
belt.
Nick, come on.
They
Come
are,
on, you've been
they
practicing.
are like a freaking robot.
Kevin, you're killing me.
Yes, it's like what was that Pacific Rim, where the guys are synced into those freaking robots that are killing them. That's what they were like literally
Yeah.
joined minds.
They were right, and on our relay when it was every 30 seconds they had a switch. It was like synchronized swimming, Greg.
Yes.
Me and you were
We were unorganized.
bumbling,
We were
bumbling.
bumping, tripping.
We
It was
don't
just
work
like
well as a team.
they were sliding in and out. Like it was amazing. So We won the first one, but then
Yes.
they won the 2 after.
So they
and
win.
beat us.
They win. But we showed up.
We did show up.
We showed up. Thanks again to
Yes.
Buffalo Pinball. Check them out on Twitch. Check out their YouTube stuff. Check them out on Facebook. Hell, they're everywhere.
I
You
truly
get
can't say enough great things about them. Like
They're
I
awesome.
had like I had so much
I
fun.
have
It was
a
some
lot-
of the most fun.
I've got a lot of respect for those
I do
guys.
too,
They're
man.
really
Hardworking guys
Really
and just
cool.
great. Thank you again, guys.
We'll do some more stuff with Buffalo Pinball in the future. Hopefully we can get up to
And that's what I
Buffalo
told him. I said,
and
man, I
stuff.
said, you know what sucks, guys, is I was like, we'll probably only get to see you like once a year,
Yeah, I know.
maybe twice a
Yeah.
year if we go for replay or
Yeah.
something. I was like, that sucks, man.
But the good thing is, go to their Twitch feed. Buffalo was the one
Yes.
that streamed it. You can go back and watch the video of Greg and I kicking their ass on game 1. I'm just making, and really blowing it game 2 and 3.
Yes.
Them taking home the crown. We'll get the crown
and
back.
then Nick had a hell of a game on the last.
my
Like he
God.
nearly set the GC on that.
Dude blew it
machine.
up like 11
yeah,
or 12
he was in
billion.
the zone. It was
Oh,
just like
man.
no stopping him.
Yeah, I was hungry and I was like, damn it, Nick, come on, man. Come on, brother. Let's go. All right. What else we got, Greg? Is there anything else you want to... We just wanted to pop in, tell you guys about the expo.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a lot of videos and walkthrough stuff, so bear with our sound and stuff. But
Yeah.
we're going to come back.
Another great
Yeah.
thing, dude. Our sponsor, Flipping Out Pinball, Larry.
Yeah.
Larry brought all those Escaleras
That's right.
and sold every one of them.
That's
that
right.
He had.
Not
And had to
only
take
did-
extra
yeah,
orders.
took extra orders. And he's already selling a crap load of Pirates of the
Yes.
Caribbean.
Yes.
So if you guys want a Pirates of the Caribbean, this beautiful Pirates of the Caribbean,
Yes.
or the other head of the show, which is Houdini,
Yes.
check out Larry at Flip In Out Pinball.
He's carrying both of them, and he is truly, like, we wouldn't put our names on the line. He is truly a great vendor.
Try to hear a bad word about Larry,
Yes,
you're not going to find
a great guy to buy from. So please go to Larry, man, if you've got a
And
machine.
tell him Sdtm sent you. Maybe sometime he might give us a break on a machine once. Hey, what do you think?
But
We still love you, Larry. All right. What else? We've got Pin Grab. We met Joe.
Oh my God, I love Joe.
Woo!
I've never met Joe from Pink
Yeah.
Graphics. And Joe, dude, he was the most, like, his
Yeah.
hospitality was
awesome.
second to none.
We hung out in the booth with him for a long
Yes,
time.
like
representing a little Pin Graphics.
Yes,
right
and he
now.
went over everything with us, showed us everything. Like, oh my God, like he's
He's got some really cool
phenomenal
products coming up too.
guy. Yes.
He was telling us a little behind the scenes of what's to come.
Yeah.
I'm really
That's
excited about some of that
yes.
stuff. Your machine is going to be ready for Pin Graphics stuff here soon.
I know. I'm thinking about picking up some of those Walking Dead mirror blades. It's like cut out like barbed wire.
Oh,
The barbed
that's
wire's
cool.
mirrored.
That's
It's
really cool.
oh my God, I loved it. I fell in love with it in person.
Oh,
I said,
I would love to keep chatting, Greg, but I've got to get back to this Penn Stadium booth and play these games. We've only got a little bit more time here, brother.
I know.
So we got to let you guys go. We've got a little bit of time. We'll try to get you what we can. We'll be back our regular format here in the next week or so, where we're going to be probably doing a collector review this month in Pinside. We'll be doing something fun. We've met a lot of cool people, man.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Balser.
Joe was cool.
I was like, oh, I love Joe Balser games. So we got to talk to
Yeah.
him a lot too. So
Plating company.
Chris Royalty, yeah, pinball plating,
Fantastic guys.
Hot Rod Arcade.
We hung out with them, talked to them a little bit last night at their booth. They were gracious guys. Fantastic.
Very cool. So if you need something powder coated or brassed or chromed, hit him up. That's
For sure.
that's who to go. All right. Until next week. Until this hangover wears off, Greg. This is Zach. This is Greg from Straight Down the Middle. We'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out.
Hit it off with the bumper knife straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the outlet again. I tried to cradle you.
You ready? Is it recording? All right. Production stuff first, so we can get a sound check.
This is weird. You guys are on the wrong side.
We are. Thank you, Joe. Oh, it feels better.
It does feel a
It
lot
feels
better.
a lot better. All right.
Not quite like your mom's.
So the things I've got. Look.
Herpes.
Fuck. I don't start that word. I've got. What else are we missing? All right. Pause that, and then we pull it out. and We gotta listen to it. See if you can even hear the fucking
That's
audio.
what you should have done. You wouldn't have had so many kids.
You know, speechless. I'm too hungover for that. I got nothing.